Cowl Sphinx, the defense blade designed with a jagged blade for a barrage style of repelling attack. However, due to its low weight, it has instead become another defense blade that uses its design that was originally meant to repel attacks to instead become an attacker. For some reason, I thought this blade was more popular than it actually was, so it's actually pretty tough to figure out what works well on it. Have you been wondering what some good combos for Cowl Sphinx are? Well, you came to the right place, my fancy Pharoaes, because I, your Canadian Beyblade boy ZEEBEE, have come up with the list for the top 5 best Cowl Sphinx combos in the Hasbro format. There is currently only one way to get the Cowl Sphinx blade from Hasbro, and that is from the Cowl Sphinx booster pack from Wave 3, which has Cowl Sphinx on the 980 ratchet and gear needle bit. However, since I do not currently have that release, I am using the Cowl Sphinx blade from the Takara Tomy Phoenix Rudder deck set. The best ratchets for Cowl Sphinx are your typical low 60 height ratchets if you're using it for attack, like 3, 4, 5, and 960. However, Cowl Sphinx also does well on taller ratchets like 3 and 570 as well as 380. This video is sponsored by animals because without them, we wouldn't have cool gear chips. At number 5 we have Cowl Sphinx 570 point. Now Cowl Sphinx on point is actually the most recent Cowl Sphinx combo to get a podium placement in a tournament. Now the combo Ghostfish used to get 3rd place is a bit different due to the part availability difference between Hasbro and Takara Tomy, but the combos are still pretty similar. The 570 ratchet is a medium height ratchet with a 5-sided design that gives the blade using it better stamina and defense, while the point bit is a balanced type bit that gives the blade using it the ability to move like a stamina or attack type depending on the angle it's in. This allows quick bursts of aggression that can take out stationary combos or increase stamina to outlast an aggressive opponent. Now, while Cowl Sphinx on the point bit has some tournament success, I personally had some issue with it in my testing. Now, this could be because the ratchet is different, but us Hasbro bladers need to make use of what we have. In my testing, I first had Cowl Sphinx 570 point face off against Scythe Incendio 360 ball, which is a high tier stamina combo that recently lost its crown to Wand Wizard. While Cowl Sphinx had a really impressive first battle, every battle after that went to Scythe Incendio. So for the first time on camera, I had to demote a combo and give it a weaker opponent. This time, I had it face off against Arrow Wizard 960 Ball, which is a solid stamina combo that is outclassed, but is a great test dummy to see how strong another combo is. Luckily for Cowl Sphinx on point, it was able to do a lot better against Arrow Wizard, and get a pretty dominant win against it as well, so at the very least, it shows that Cowl Sphinx on point has the potential to do a good job. If you want to build Cowl Sphinx 570 point, the only way to get the 570 ratchet is from the Wand Wizard starter pack from Wave 3, but you could also get it from the Buster Drawn starter pack from Wave 4. To get the point bit, the cheapest way to get it is from the Clawleon starter pack from Wave 2, but another way to get it that's a great value is from the Bite Croc Sting Unicorn dual pack that's also from Wave 2. Overall, while Cowl Sphinx does have the tournament record and can take out stamina types in the peak Arrow Wizard level, it does struggle against the likes of Scythe Incendio, despite the stadium advantage, which is why I am keeping it as a weak number 5 on this list. Its success against Arrow Wizard does at least make me feel like someone out there can do a better job with this combo than me, and do well with it. At number 4 we bring Cowl Sphinx back to its roots as a defense type, as well as making it our stationary combo representative of the list, with Cowl Sphinx 370 Hexa. Cowl Sphinx is a blade that isn't hindered by being on taller height ratchets, and in fact some would say it's actually better since it can help prevent the opponent from hitting the gaps of the blade. And the 3-sided ratchet has some pretty good stamina and burst resistance as well, which will help Cowl Sphinx take on attack types better. The Hexa bit, despite being designated as a balanced type bit, is regarded by many to be the best defense bit in Beyblade X, and with the Hasbro Stadium giving a buff to attack types, this is really important. Combined, and we have what I think is a great defense build for Cowl Sphinx. Now, there is no record that I could find of Cowl Sphinx on Hexa being successful in a tournament. Heck, I couldn't find any stationary Cowl Sphinx combo do well in a tournament. However, in my testing, I was pretty impressed. I had Cowl Sphinx 370 Hexa face off against Keel Shark 360 low flat, which is a high tier attack type that hits really hard. If there's one way to test a defense type, it's to see if it can survive Keel Shark. After a handful of battles, Cowl Sphinx came out on top, with the Hexa bit allowing it to tank hits, as well as allowing Cowl Sphinx to become aggressive enough to knock out Keel Shark. If you like what you see, you're gonna have to get the Hammer Incendio starter pack from Wave 4, since it comes with both the 370 Ratchet and Hexa bit needed to build the defensive Sphinx Cowl. Overall, while it doesn't have any record of tournament success, it did perform better than some combos that actually do. Plus, it's nice to see Cowl Sphinx get a taste of its original typing. At number 3, we have Cowl Sphinx 380 Taper. There's a debate on which bit is the better balance type bit, taper or point. While I can't settle that debate yet, when it comes to Cowl Sphinx, taper is much better thanks to it leaning more toward the aggressive side. The 380 Ratchet is like the 370 Ratchet, but shocker, it's taller. Cowl Sphinx 380 Taper has the distinction of being one of, if not the first Cowl Sphinx combo to place in the podium at a tournament, with Lone Bagel Fafnir from the World Beyblade organization using it in their final stage deck to eventually win 3rd place. In my testing, I had Cowl Sphinx 380 Taper face off against Scythe Incendio 360 Ball, which is a high tier stamina type that took down Cowl Sphinx on point earlier. After a back and forth, Cowl Sphinx 380 Taper was able to get the knockout needed to win the match, and cementing to me that Taper is the way to go for a balanced bit when it comes to Cowl Sphinx. The cheapest way to get the parts needed to build this combo is by getting the Dronzer Spiral set from Wave 1, which comes with both the 380 Ratchet and Taper bit. Overall, while I didn't have much high hopes for this combo, especially after how the version on point performed, I'm glad Cowl Sphinx on Taper can actually do decently well. At number 2, we have my favorite combo, Cowl Sphinx 960 Flat. The 960 Ratchet actually aligns well with the 9-edged Cowl Sphinx blade, which is why its main ratchet is the 980 Ratchet. Unfortunately, I don't have that part, but I do have the 960 Ratchet. Regarded by many to be the best ratchet in Beyblade X, it gives the blade using it better stamina and burst resistance. The flat bit is the textbook example of an attack type bit in Beyblade X, which makes sense since it's the first ever attack type bit to be released originally. It gives the blade using its speed as well as an easy time working on the rail. Other bits do more or less on certain things, but it all comes back to the flat bit. The 960 flat combination seems to be the ultimate underdog combo for underused blades with potential in attack type combos. Cowl Sphinx 960 flat even has a tournament win, with Jack the Ripper from the World Beyblade organization placing 3rd with their deck also having Buster Drawn and Soar Phoenix. In my testing, I used Cowl Sphinx 960 flat to face off against Sting Unicorn 960 Orb, which was the combo used to win Spain's national championship, which is currently the highest level of competitive Beyblade X for the Hasbro format. Sphinx Cowl made quick work of Sting Unicorn, getting the knockouts needed to claim victory. The cheapest way to get the 960 Ratchet is from the Roar Tyranno booster pack from Wave 2. The easiest way to get it that's also still a great value is the Soar Phoenix string launcher set from Wave 1. The cheapest way to get the flat bit is from the Sword Drawn starter pack, but I do recommend getting it from the Tail Viper Sword Drawn dual pack if you can, since it's a much better value. Overall, the underdog combo of 960 flat works really well for Cowl Sphinx, and really shows why bladers say the blade is better as an attack type. And at number 1, we have quite a shocking combo, Cowl Sphinx 460 Gear Point. Yeah, you heard that right. 460 is a nice low height that's underused due to its blocky protrusions, making it easier to burst. However, it seems that Cowl Sphinx's jagged design actually works well if you align the points of the ratchet with the points of the blade, which is true for a handful of blades, but I never would have thought that Cowl Sphinx would have been one of them. The gear point bit takes the design of the point bit and adds a gear to it. In my testing, it does seem that gear point stays in the stamina mode for longer, but thanks to the gears, it can pick up speed really fast on the rail, helping it get a hard hit in. Which is probably why I have been noticing gear type bits pick up in popularity lately. On paper, this shouldn't be number 1 because it seems to be a worse version of my 5th place combo, and while some would say gear point is just the same as point, I would have to disagree. You may be surprised to find out that from my research, it seems that Cowl Sphinx on the gear point bit is actually the most successful Cowl Sphinx combo in Beyblade X. Though with that being said, having more than one podium placement already makes a combo using Cowl Sphinx very successful. Lil Dude from the World Beyblade organization used an on-paper worse version of the Cowl Sphinx gear point combo with a 270 ratchet to take 4th place in a tournament, while Dragon 2024 used the Cowl Sphinx 460 gear point combo that we are showcasing today to win 2nd place in a World Beyblade organization tournament. Now, if I want to consider a combo with relatively recent tournament success number 1, I have to face it off against the king of the meta, Wand Wizard 960 Ball. Cowl Sphinx was able to pull the shocker of the week by actually taking out Wand Wizard in a clean battle, getting the knockouts needed to win the match. Yeah, I was pretty surprised as well. The cheapest way to get the 460 ratchet is from the Scythe Incendio starter pack from Wave 1, while the only way to get the gear point bit is from the Sting Unicorn booster pack from Wave 2. Overall, this combo is actually a pleasant surprise, and it's actually great for me to see a unique combo do well in testing. I didn't see any issues with the 460 ratchet on the Cowl Sphinx blade, and gear point really did great as well, allowing Cowl Sphinx to pick up enough speed to be able to hit Wand Wizard hard enough for a win. With the smaller Hasbro stadium, it seems that more unique combos like this get to shine. Well, there you have it, my top 5 best Cowl Sphinx combos in Beyblade X. Now, while I do use specific ratchets for these combos, if you don't have the same ratchet, please refer to the section of the video where I talk about the best ratchets for the blade. While I think these combos are top 5 worthy, there's countless amounts of combos out there, so if you have a great combo that I didn't mention, be sure to let everyone know in the comment section below. Special thanks to Chrome Hustler and Sparking Void for being channel members. Stay tuned to after the outro to see the full battles featuring the combos I talked about in the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button, or don't, I'm not the boss of you, but be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get updated whenever I upload. Until next time, see ya!